Hello to everyone. Hello to all chess players. I'm Grandmaster Farrukh Amonatov, and I will be with you on this online use Grand Prix 2021. So many um, talented young players who will play in this tournament. So I hope it's not. I hope it's like I know that it will be really very interesting event, and we will see a lot of interesting games. So I hope to again. I wish to all players good luck and show your best, please. And we'll start. So today will be two first rounds, and I think if I chief in this in this place, so I will choose some of the games. It's really a lot of interesting players there, but okay, just all of the games we can't to see, so I will try to choose. If you remember, I commented also online World Championship, Youth and Cadets World Championship. So I will try to check one of the game in a boys section and one of the game in a girl sections. So I hope they will start soon. I will try to choose one of the game. So it's really very tough to check because many already famous young players. But which one? Okay, so we'll check as a game from girls section under 16 game between Yakima, Russian chess player, against Lumaya Diana from Georgia. One of these game we will check, and in a boys section, I think in open section, so I think we can check the game between oh, many nice many nice games. Okay, we'll check this game between George Michael Kevin and Samadov Riyad from Azerbaijan. So soon they will start. As I said, today will be two first rounds. Maybe, yeah, okay. So waiting first moves, and then we'll start to discuss. All players already title players, some players, not GMs, I think, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe somebody already GMs, but I think IMs maximum. But okay, let's check. We'll wait. Okay, they started, and George Michael pushed his pawn d4, knight f6. So interesting. Okay, c4, and now is very important to see which move Riyad will make. e6. Okay, e6 he played the Niemzo, and knight c3. So bishop b4 he will play automatically, I think. Yeah, it's happened. e3 variation right now is a bit popular. So most popular, of course, queen c2, but some players are even using nowadays on a top level e3 and knight e2. d5, a3. So it's our main idea of this variation to play e3 and knight e2, and after that only to play a3. And if black will take on c3, we're capturing on c3 with a knight. But Riyad played bishop e7, so he trying to keep dark square bishop on a board, and George Michael took on d5 by pawn. So what's general plan? Oh, okay. So he played g3. So it was idea. I mean, if he took on d5, it looks a bit unlogical because what's the reason to take on d5 right now? But his idea was to take on d5 and then develop his light square bishop on g2. If you will make it directly, then your pawn on c4 will be hanging. So for this reason, he decided to play like this: cd5, ed5, and g3. I can't say that that's so great, but okay, it's of course it's theory, so Maybe he prepared something here. So let's see. I'm not big specialist, honestly, in this line. So for me, it's not like very known position play. It's a bit unknown for myself. But okay, let's see. Even for me, it will be really very interesting. Okay, so and Riyadh played a5. So as I'm understanding this idea prevent any white move like b4. Because it looks logical, because if we will think slightly deep, if we will think slightly generally, uh, we can understand that white main problem is duck square bishop on c1. And I think White's plan was to play b4 and bishop b2 in some moment, maybe even directly, maybe a bit later. So for this reason, Riyadh pushing his pawn on a5 and preventing b4 move. Okay, so perfect. George Michael played bishop g2. Both players playing really very fast, so it's a known position for them. It's good. It's giving some information for us that to these young players know very well theory, and it's not surprise for both of them. Okay, which move looks logical for me? It's something like c6 to support d5 pawn. After that, to play something like bishop f5, maybe knight a6 also looks well, or knight d7. But okay, knight d7, maybe knight d7, knight b6 with idea. Oh, I'm wrong. Riyadh directly played knight a6. So anyway, his plan, I think, will be something like c6 to make a block against light square bishop. And after that, bring knight on c7 and maybe e6, g5, something like this. Because bit light squares of white on the king side is bit weak, so it looks logical. Yep, yep, yep. So what's white plan in this position? I think he must make castle and slowly prepare e4. Maybe f3 e4, maybe even directly e4. Yeah, looks like it will be really very big fight. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Before Riyadh thinking, let's will check how Diana playing against Maria. Okay, let's will check from the first move. Diana d4, knight f6, c4, and here Maria played g6. If Riyadh played e6, Maria playing g6. Okay, so it's good. G3, bishop g7, bishop g2. Okay, short castle, and knight c3. Okay, no Grunfeld on a board, but King's Indian. King's Indian with g3. Okay, d6, knight f3, knight c6. Oh, okay. Okay, in my opinion, it's a bit old variation, Yugoslav variation. So, a6, h3, and rook b8. So, in some moment, the black need to play b5, and white's idea in this moment to play d5. Oh, and okay. Diana directly trying to prevent any b5, and she pushing her pawn on a4. Okay. Interesting. But I'm a bit worried that after a4, we made a weak our b4 square. Maybe some theory. But I remember that okay, in the old time people played something like e4, e5, d5, knight a5, like this. Nowadays, why trying to prevent every black activity? So Diana decided to push pawn on a4, and even she spent the time something like 2.5 hours or 2.5 minutes. She spent for a4, I think. Oh yeah, okay, just some few minutes she spent for a4. Maybe Maria surprised her, or maybe she was not ready to play this variation, but okay, let's see. Anyway, it's very complex position, and after e4, e5 directly, it's happened. And what now? So d5 looks logical to make a space and attack a knight on c6, and this will be really very interesting where Maria will bring her knight. d5, let's say d5, knight a5, pawn is hanging on c4, no time to play b4. And if white will play something like knight d2, oh no. Okay, wow. Diana took on e5. Huh. Diana took on e5, directly trying to use so, and what now? And what now? So logically looks like we need to play bishop f6, but bishop g5. Yeah, and she played like this. Yeah, bishop g5, and her idea is very simple. If black will play h6, so Diana idea to take on d8 first. Let's say rook d8, then bishop f6, pawn bishop takes, and after that knight d5, and attacking to and it's double attack. We're attacking pawn on c7, we're attacking bishop on f6. But you know, honestly, I'm not sure in this variation, because even after bishop g7, knight c7, black can push pawn on e4, open dark square bishop, and with pair of bishops, I'm not sure that it's so great decision. Diana, I'm not sure in your solution. And what to do now? Take on f6 for nothing. It's not looks logical. Take on d8. If you say A, so say B. Interesting. Interesting. And I was so surprised that she took on e5 fast, and then she played bishop g5 really very fast. Okay, she following my variation. Rook takes d8, looks natural. Bishop takes f6, bishop takes f6, knight d5, bishop g7, knight takes c7, e4. Oh, not sure, Diana. I'm not sure absolutely. Okay, knight d5. And now looks absolutely normal for black to play bishop g7. And what now, Diana? What do you want? What do you want, my friend? Maybe something like knight d2, just simply prevent any e4 ideas. Or what? Or what? I don't know, honestly. What's... I don't like this decision, really. Maybe she missed this idea with bishop g7 and e4, because now she's thinking. Diana. What's the reason to play so fast if you're not confident in your position? Yeah, okay, we'll check once again. Knight takes c7. Black will push pawn on e4. Knight is hanging, and what to do now? Knight h4 is not so great, because after g5, white losing knight. Knight d2 not possible. Knight e1 looks really very passive, and after that, okay, at least black can take on b2. Oh, okay. Finally, Diana pushed her pawn on e4, preventing any ideas with e4, but same time, like we're making bad our light square bishop on g2 now will be really very passive. Ooh, okay, looks, I can't say that it looks very interesting, but okay, let's check. So if black will try to save pawn, like rook d7, so it's fine. Then okay, we can push b4 and we can make some space on the queen side. But I'm a bit worried that white will play simply bishop e6. And if white will take on c7, pawn on c4 is also hanging. Not sure. Not sure. Yeah, it's happened. B4, bishop e6, and now b4. Even b4 now looks interesting. Bishop takes d5. Let's say cd5, knight takes b4. And after rook c1, rook b1, maybe we'll get some good compensation. But we lost a pawn. Not sure. Not sure. But other way, what to do? Rook d1, it's okay. Of course, we can play like this, but it's not giving us something special. To play b3, okay, even at least the rook d7 black can play. And then he will try to leave knight from c6 and play c6 by himself. Okay, just by herself. Okay. Okay, let's see what to do. What to do. We'll back and check Riyadh game. Riyadh playing against George Michael. Very nice name. I like it. George Michael. Yes, and yeah. Oh, so it was only. Oh, what happened? Riyadh is still thinking. Already 5 minutes he have on a clock. Oh, something wrong. He played knight a6 in this moment, and George Michael made a castle. And 10 minutes already Riyadh spent in this position. Wow. Or maybe some technical issues, or he don't know what to do. But no, I think it's some technical issues, because okay, it's not position where you can spend so much time. Yeah, I hope he will maybe, I don't know, he will make move very soon. Maybe some technical issues from his side, or yeah, sad, bit sad. But okay, if no move in his game, we'll check some other game. Aditya Samant against Krishna as Rohit. Okay, very interesting position. We'll quickly check. I think it was Ruy Lopez. Yes, and I'm right. Okay, I bit know this line. B5, bishop e3, d6, c3, castles h3, knight a5, Chigorin variation, c5, d4, queen c7, knight bd2, it's still theory, rook d8, and knight f1. Okay, it's fine. Capture, and black took on d4 directly, knight d4, and d5. So it was black idea. Honestly, I like against the rook d8, just simply push my pawn on d5. So if black made full preparation for ideas with d5, so I'm pushing my pawn on d5 and preventing any his activities. But Aditya decided to go in this variation. So d5, e5, knight e4, and I see it's really very big fighting now. Bishop f4, because pawn on e5 is hanging, so white played bishop f4. Take on e4 and win a pawn, it's a bit risky, because his rook in front of a white queen and it's pinned directly. Black can try to attack this rook, maybe something like bishop b7, maybe even bishop c5 attacking knight. So for this reason, Aditya played bishop f4, and Rohit directly trying to use this central knight, bishop c5, knight e3, and queen b6. And right now, this position on a board, knight is hanging on d4, and how to save it? It's a question. It's a question, because looks that white cannot to play knight f5, because after bishop f5, knight f5, bishop f2 check is coming. So what then? So then he must to leave some other square. Maybe knight f3 looks natural. Oh, he played knight b3. Knight b3 directly attacking dark square bishop. Of course, not knight on a5. We're trying to take on c5. So logically, Rohit will take on b3. Yes, it's happened directly. And again, looks logical to take on b3 by bishop. Bishop takes b3, attacking pawn on d5, and and black will push pawn on d4 maybe. Oh, so nice. Looks really very interesting position. Krishna S. Rohit playing fast. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, we also, black also have some ideas with queen g6 and bishop attacking pawn on h3. It's okay, just one more possibilities for black. Yeah, it's happened. Bishop takes b3, and now Rohit must to make move, and it's very interesting for me how he will play. Queen g6 looks very interesting move. D4, not sure, because after d4, knight jumping on d5, attacking queen, attacking knight on e4, not sure. And black blocked his dark square bishop, so not so logical. So two moves I see, in my opinion. Oh, bishop e6, one option, and bishop b7. Bishop b7. Bishop b7 may be even also possible, but I'm a bit worried about f5 square. Maybe in some variations, white can jump on f5, But same time, after bishop e6, we're blocking our queen. Maybe in some variations, I can jump. I can play queen g6, but after bishop e6, I'm losing these opportunities. Wow, interesting position. And very interesting which move Rohit will choose in this position. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to understand which move I like, and it's not so easy question for me. Looks like both moves is possible, but which move is the best? Not easy to decide. So probably I will play bishop e6. Bishop on e6 staying safely, controlling some squares, saving pawn on d5. And after that, after bishop e6, I'm threatening to push my pawn on d4. Yeah, probably I will play like this. And even, I don't know how white will play after this move. Because knight d5, as we decided, bishop f2 is coming. Bishop d5 is the same story. So. Yeah. So I'm sure he will play bishop e6. I'm sure that he will play bishop e6. Okay. Before he's thinking, he have a time. He have not 2.5 extra minutes. So he have time to think. And we'll check Diana. Yeah, some problems anyway with Riyadh game, because still no move. Oh, c6, and arbiter stopped clock. I don't know why. Okay, George Michael moved now. Okay, maybe some problems was with I don't know, with connection maybe or something. But now okay, we see that same time, so it's fine. As Riyadh is playing, some other Riyadh is playing, so he made c6, and now George Michael move. He's thinking. Okay. Before he will make a move, let's check what happened in Diana position. And in Diana position, we can see. Wow. Oh, something happenings here. Okay, we stopped after knight d5. Maria played bishop g7. Diana pushed her pawn on e4. Okay, yes, Maria played bishop e6. Okay, we looked it, and now, okay, rook c1. Rook c1, Diana played. So she saved her pawn on c4, threatening to take on c7. Her opponent played rook b c8. And now king h2. King h2, really? Oh, come on, Diana, why? King h2. It's a bit surprised for myself. Maybe her idea was to play h4 and bishop h3, something like this. But not sure, honestly, not sure. Why not simply rook d1 first? Just to develop last piece which is not working, and after that start to think about king h2, h4, bishop h3, or something like this. Anyway, like rook on f1 not doing something. Anyway, we need to improve here, right? King h2. Okay, Maria playing logical. She bringing her king near the center. Rook fd1. Okay, I like it. And now Maria pushed her pawn on f5. Bit risky, in my opinion. Bit risky. So if she wanted, let's well discuss. If she wanted to push her pawn on f5, just do it right now. What's the reason to spend the time for king f8? After that, just look. King f8. She played rook d1. She pushed her pawn on f5, and after knight h4, she playing king f7 again. So not so logical in my opinion. So if you wanted to push your pawn on f5, just do it directly right now. f5, and if knight h4, king coming on f7. But okay, rook fd1, f5, knight h4, king f7, Diana took on f5. I like this decision. She opening her light square bishop and making some weaknesses in black position. Capture, and knight e3. Okay, looks natural. She attacking pawn on f5. So uh who knows myself, they know that I like to make a threats. I like to make some aggressive moves. So if I see moves like knight e3, for sure I will be really very glad always. So she played knight e3, and Maria playing also very aggressive. She not trying to play passive, something like king f6 or something like knight e7. She going forward. It's very nice, and I'm really very respecting this move. Bishop takes b7. Okay, looks also logical. We need to take bishop, rook b8, and bishop d5. Wow, like this. Can you give me 1 second, please? Bishop d5. Of course, bishop takes a6 looks very risky. Looks very risky because maybe black can try to trap this knight. Maybe something like, I'm not sure, but some ideas, maybe rook d6, bishop b5, and c6. But always white will have c5 counter attack. Yeah, just it's maybe by engine it's possible to take on a6, but from human vision, in my opinion, it's too much. It's too risky. So I think Diana played absolutely correct. She played bishop d5, and her opponent took pawn on b2. f2 pawn is hanging, so no time to take on f5 because rook f2 is coming. So how Diana will play in this position? Probably king g2. It looks natural. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Wow. Oh, I got it. I got the idea of Diana. Wow. So she calculated so perfect. Just look. Just look her idea. If black want to take knight, knight takes knight, and Diana idea to take on e6 with a check. Bishop takes e6 check, king e6, and suddenly we're winning rook on d8. Wow, so interesting. But she spent so much time, only 2 minutes against almost 9 minutes. Oh, more than 4 times, it's too much. Diana, you must be faster. You must be faster. Of course, I understanding that knight takes e5. It was really very important decision, and she calculated a lot. But anyway, she must be slightly faster. Maria playing absolutely well. I like how she playing. She's not spending a lot of time. She trying to press her opponent. So it's really very interesting game. And what about a rook takes f2 checked right now? Will discuss about this move. Rook takes f2. Oh no, she took on d5 immediately. She took on d5 immediately. Okay, and what now? And now Diana must take on d4. Oh, yeah, probably knight takes d4, and it's happened. Yes, as a way, knight on f5 will be hanging. So Maria moved now, and what she will do? Maybe she will take on it d4. No, d4, cd5, c7 also will be hanging. Wow, it's so good. Good game. It's so good game. If she will try to save a bishop, but where bishop e4, for example, bishop e4, for example, and what then? And how white must save his knight? Bishop e4. I'm a bit worried about bishop e4. Give me a second to calculate some variations. Maybe knight f3, rook d1, bishop f3, knight f3, and rook f2 is coming, and white losing piece. Maybe something like knight f5, but it's same. Oh, and it's happened, and Maria made this move. Bishop e4. As you see, engine are saying that position is equal, but I not see. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm missing some simple move, but really I not see how to play. What to do now? What to do? Rook e1. Okay, rook d4 is coming. Knight f3. Rook d1, bishop takes f3. So no choice. We need to take, and after rook f2, we're losing piece. Okay, some computer move right now, I'm sure, but not so easy in a real game when you have only 2 minutes on a clock to find computer move and giant move. It's too much. It's too tough. Wow, Maria. Okay, she played. Oh, sorry. Oh, maybe engine, my engine is not working, so I'm still thinking that position is equal. Okay, done. I see. Yeah, looks like position is totally losing. Rook d7, and simply if black will play something like king f6, yeah, black is piece up, and no any contrary, no anything. Yeah. Okay, okay. We'll go back and check Aditya game against Krishna Rohit. So where we stop our watching, yeah, bishop b3 and bishop e6, it's happened. So I'm very proud that I find correct move. And here Aditya simply played queen d3. Oh, very nice, very nice. I like this move. Okay, he stopped idea to push pawn on d4 and d3 directly. Okay, looks very nice, Aditya. Very nice. Rohit pushed his pawn on a5, rook d1, rook e d1. Rook e d1? Really? I can't imagine. I can't imagine that it's possible move. Why not rook a d1? It's more natural looks. Not sure, not sure in rook e d1. Rook e d1, I can understand that in some moment we're planning, or maybe even in this moment we're planning to take knight e d5. I can understand these things because after bishop f2, rook on e1 not will be hanging. But it's really we planning to take on d5. Not sure. Not sure. For this reason, rook e d1 for me looks really very strange. But okay. A4, bishop c2, rook a b8. Wow. One more unlogical move for me. Why rook a b8? Oh, what to say? These young talented players are playing really, really different chess. I'm not understanding their moves. Rook a b8. I can. Oh, I think I got it. I think he wanted to play rook c8, but suddenly it was misclick. I see. Maybe because I don't see any idea with rook on b8. Rook a c1 g6. Yes, yes, yes. I'm sure absolutely that that was mouse sleep, something like this. Okay, rook b c8, and now we have this position. Aditya Samant is thinking. He have only 1 minute on it. Okay, rook f1. So he's ready, slowly preparing move the knight. I guess that his next move will be something like queen e2, bishop d3 to support pawn on f2, and after that jumping somewhere, maybe knight g4. Rohit pushed his pawn on a3. Okay, so to keep pawn on a3, it's not logical. So Aditya take it without any thinking. Capture. Yeah, he took. Okay, and now queen e2, I think we need to play. Queen e2, queen e2, queen e2. Queen e2, rook takes a3 and something like knight g4 maybe. So looks natural for me. Looks natural for me. But Aditya not agrees me, and simply he want to bring bishop on b3. Looks very interesting. Bishop on b1 beat passive, so we're not planning to take on e4. So maybe he right. Wow, Aditya, I like your move. I like your move. He find it in 20 seconds, something like this. Wow. Zeitnot is coming, so it's really very interesting position. So many pieces on a board. We trade only one piece. We trade only one knight, and almost all pieces on a board. So for sure, it will be really very big fight now. So rook a3 looks natural. If he played rook a8, so he need to take on a3 by rook. But after bishop b3, what to do? What to do? What to do? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe even d4. d4 queen takes e4, take on e3, then take on b3. Mm, and after that, after all these threats, it will be draw. Very often, very often, games like this, when two players trying to keep pieces on a board, trying to fight, trying very hard, finally. So, not always, but most of time, it will be draw. Very, very often. Oh, he took on a3 by bishop, rook b1, and queen a6. And what's the idea of this move? Gentlemen, what's the idea of this move? Mm, okay, queen takes b5 is not so great because knight d2 is coming. So I can understand this move. But if I will take by rook, rook takes b5, what's idea of black? Okay. Maybe knight c5, something like this. Knight c5, and after that d4, d3. Okay, okay. So both players playing really very fine. I like it. Just enjoying, really enjoying. So many possibilities, but they choosing. Oh, I don't like it. In my opinion, not necessarily to keep white knight on a board. In my opinion, we need to take, because now some knight h6 is coming, knight f6 is coming. Okay, okay, Aditya. Okay, Aditya. Maybe he's right. No time to calculate, and it's better to make some safety move. Maybe it's not so bad idea. Okay, rook c8. I'm waiting. Rook c8, but which one? Yeah, rook c8. It's happened, and then waiting bishop b3. Bishop b3, but after knight c5. Oh, I don't like this move now. I don't like now this move because knight c5. After that, knight takes b3. After that, d4. And pawn running like a tank very, very, very fast. Not sure. Not sure. Not sure, Aditya. Aditya have only 10 seconds. Queen d2. White, black will take on b3 without any thinking. I think it will be very, very, very fast. Oh, he have a choice even he can push d4 directly, and maybe even it's much unpleasant. But bishop takes e6, d e3, bishop takes a at c8, and queen on a6 is also hanging. So it's really very interesting moment of the game. 1 minute, Krishna have only 19 seconds, 19 seconds on Aditya clock. So what to do now? Okay, just for me, it looks natural to take on b3 without any thinking, without any calculation. Knight b3, he will take, then d4, knight is hanging. If he will play knight c2, again d3, knight takes a3, queen takes a3, and bishop g5. And with dark square bishop on a board, it's not looks like so easy. Okay, so he pushed directly. Okay, so knight c2, Aditya make immediately no choice. I think no choice. Yes, it's happened. And now, and I like one more idea in this position. No, I don't like it now. I don't like it. I thought, okay, honestly, not about this move. I thought, oh, I don't like now bishop f5, because now look, what's my idea? To take on a3, knight a3, queen a3, and simply, I don't know, move, rook somewhere. Let's say rook a1. Okay, he played rook c1. So my idea to play bishop g5 and somehow bishop f6 and try to checkmate him with dark square bishop. Oh, wow. d3, bishop g5. Yes. So which move right now? Uh, rook e8, bishop f6, king h7 only move because queen h6 is coming. Even after rook c1, I can play queen h6. So, and I think g4 will be really very unpleasant, and it's happened. Okay, Aditya, do you listening myself? Can I say hi to you? Okay, pawn takes not possible because queen g5, queen h4, and queen h8 checkmate. So Rohit must play something like bishop e6. No choice, no choice for him. Bishop e4 even. Okay, maybe to provoke f3. It's not so bad idea. And now queen f4 looks natural to attack bishop. And after bishop d5, take on h5, king h2. Oh, my friend. Aditya, you cannot to play like this. When you have attack, you must make directly threats. Not sure. Not sure. Absolutely. Absolutely not sure. But anyway, it's not so easy to make decision for Krishna right now because white simply preparing gh5, and something like rook g1, or f3 first. Oh no, f3 now we can forget about f3 because rook c2 is coming always. Yeah, and Rohit simply took pawn. Simply took pawn on b3. And now I guess he must play. No, he will play. Not must play. He will play queen f4 because as we black will play queen c2, queen e2 will save his bishop and no any attack or something. So Aditya, go forward. Let's go. Queen f4. No, rook g1. It's too passive. You must make threats, Aditya. Okay, hope you will listen myself after the game and maybe. Oh, but even now, even now, it's so good. Simply white played king h2, rook g1, and now he took on h5. What? 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 Even like this, white can play. And what? Queen g5, no threats. Not sure, not sure. What's the reason to take on g6 directly? I prefer. Oh, I find. Okay, just they made a move. I thought queen g5 with idea to play queen h4. Let's say he will push d2 and queen h4 with idea to capture on g6 with double attack. And now I'm not sure who is attacking. I'm not sure who is attacking. I think black now starting to checkmate it. Oh, it's a tragedy. Oh, Aditya Saman. So nice position was. So, oh, come on. It's really very sad. It's really very sad. Of course, a move like rook a1, rook g1 cannot help us in our game. Oh, yeah. So interesting game, honestly. It was really very nice. So, give me a second. 1 second. You know what was my idea in this position for Aditya? I thought to play simply queen g5. I'm looking, just honestly saying, use it. I'm looking these games without any engine, so I'm thinking also with you. And what's my idea? Let's say, for example, black will push his pawn on d2, and now I can play queen h4. It was my idea, so I want to take on g6 with double attack, and I think we checkmating. I don't know how black can play. Maybe only move his bishop f5 to prevent any queen h4. And now something must be there. And now something must be there. I thought about bishop g7. What do you think? Bishop g7 with idea to checkmate after queen h6. Okay, maybe I'm dreaming, but no, I'm dreaming. I'm dreaming. But who knows? But who knows? But who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Okay, looks really very nice for me. Okay, just I can't to calculate. Let's say queen h6 is really very dangerous threats. If king g7, queen f6 check. If some move like king h7, okay, h6. So nice. I'm enjoying my own variations. So my idea to play queen g7 checkmate. If he will capture, queen h8 checkmate. So it's fine. But I'm a bit worried, I'm a bit worried. Okay, king h6 not possible. King g8 is the same. h6 is coming. I'm worried about king f8 and what to do now. Push or take. Push or take. Push or take. H6, and I need one more move. H6 and H7, and after that it's over. But black can make something, maybe Rook F4, Rook F4, Rook F4. Uh, Sadly, maybe Rook F4 is really working. H6, Rook F4, and after Rook G2, maybe black can capture on G2, then capture or make a check on E4, and after that taking our queen. Yeah, it's a winning. So then it's okay. Then it's okay. We can take on G6. But after pawn takes G6, I don't see any threats directly. Queen f7, it's not a mate. G7 I want, of course, but after king g8, oh, it's really very complex position. Very, very complex position. Yeah, but I think it was more logical. Instead of take on d6 was the reason right now Aditya to take on d6, because he capturing the bishop, and now he using his rook on the fourth rank, and also his queen now is walking. So edge g6 is not must be well, not must be well for sure. But okay, it was really very nice game, and Rohit was with a cold heart played this position, and after queen f3, yeah, now always he want to capture to trade the queens after queen f4, and Aditya made one more move like rook g1, and after rook c2 game is over. Very nice game. Okay, and let's check what happened in Diana game. Give me 1 second. I'm opening the game, and yes, Diana lost her game. We stopped watching after 1 second. Rook d7. Yes, okay. Maria played king g8. Very solid move. Pawn, rook takes pawn, rook, and simply e4. Yeah, knight f3. Now she took, but position is losing. King g6, king f5. So not necessary even to save two these pawns, a6 and h6, f3's pawn is more than enough for black. Rook c8, check, take on g3, and position is totally losing. Bishop e5, king f4, and king e3. Yeah, game over. So congratulations to Maria. Okay, Diana, don't be upset. It's the first round only. So some few more rounds in this tournament. So you still have a good chances to show your best. Okay, let's check some games still going or not. Oh no, it's over. Okay, so let's check anyway. Under 16 results. Yeah, George Michael still playing with Riyadh, and it looks very interesting position. Can we go back first and check? Yeah. So we stopped to watch this game after c6, and they have some computer or engine issues. So c6 h3 looks really very solid move. Knight c7 g4, okay, h6 knight g3. Like this he uh set up his pieces, improving his knight. b5 and f4. Wow, so nice. Looks really very nice. I like it. b4, same time Riyadh trying to get some control on the queen side. Takes. Rook knight takes, and knight a4. Knight a4, knight a4, knight a4. For me, it looks really very bit strange. Honestly, I'm saying you why? Because so look, we pushed our pawns on the king side, like f4, like g4. So it looks like we're planning to attack his king side. We're trying to attack his king. And what's the reason to bring knight on a4? I'm not understanding really. If we're trying to attack his king, so we need to bring our pieces on the king side. For me, it's more logical to play knight e2. After that, maybe g5, maybe, I don't know, knight f5, knight f4, something like this. But knight a4, I can't understand. But okay, knight e8, Riyad, in my opinion, playing absolutely logical, preventing any g5, trying to bring knight on d6, where he will stay much more useful. e4. Wow. George Michael going forward. No fear. No fear. Only fight. Interesting. Bishop a6, rook f3. Bishop f6, bishop e3. Bishop b5, knight c5. Okay. And suddenly knight on c5 staying really very well. Okay, knight d6, bishop b1, rook e8, knight ge4. Okay, and knight c4. So Riyad want to take on e3, because bishop from e3 supporting d4 pawn, only move is bishop f2, and knight b6. Knight b6. But why not knight b2? Who can tell me? Because because I'm missing maybe knight f6, queen f6, and queen c2, attacking knight and threatening to bring a queen on h7. Um, Light square diagonal is weak. Okay, so for this reason, knight b6, it's happened in the game. Capture. Anyway, queen c2, g6. Yes, it's some kind of only move. Knight e4, and now Riyad sack his rook on e4. Is it necessarily to sacrifice rook on e4? So if we're moving queen, g5 or bishop h4 is coming. Okay, so he decided to take and knight d2. But what he missed maybe is that he have a check. Okay, knight d5, bishop a2. Wow. e3, capture, and queen f4. And suddenly, after so big, big fight, equal position. It's so funny, capture, and we have opposite color bishops on a board. It's with a very simply draw, very bad draw position. Okay, gentlemen, I'm respecting you. Really, very nice game. So g5, king f2, king d6. So I think I'm sure after some few moves it will be draw. Okay, let's will wait till the fixing result. So white probably will play king g3. Riyad will play something like f5, takes, and h4. And after h4, I think they will accept. Okay, they will offer draw or not. I don't know. I'm not sure, but okay, just okay. It's equal position. Very nice game. And you see, it's really very interesting. Oh, Riyad trying to make something. So maybe one of the last chance to attack bishop. Okay, something like bishop f2 is enough. Bishop f2 is enough. Or bishop c1, he decided. Okay. Even like this, white can sack pawn on d4. I think even he can sack both pawns, d4 and b2. And anyway, this will be draw. Yeah, capture. King takes and bishop takes h6, I think, right now. Oh no, still playing. Still playing. Oh, maybe. But okay, no. Okay, not necessarily to see this position. So, who else? Vershini, Aryan Vershini against Po Yu Tian was draw. And look, till the last, I mean, only kings on a board. So, players really very, very fighted players. Yeah, okay. Nice game. Looks really very nice. Okay. Okay. And yeah, they fixed draw. Okay. They fixed draw, so we'll make some small break right now. And after a few minutes, we will continue to look to watch second games. Don't leave us, please. See you a bit later. Bye. case black, e4, c5, knight f3, e6, d4, capture, knight c6, knight c3, and queen c7. So, conversation, Paulson, bishop e3, a6. Okay. Queen f3, very, very popular nowadays, the move. Queen f3 with idea to play queen g3 and trade the queens. And after trading, white will take by h pawn and directly opening a h file. So interesting idea, and very popular right now, as I said. Okay, so Akaki played knight f6, and he played really very fast, so it's not surprise for him. Long castle, knight e5, and queen g3. Queen g3 right now, and black pushed his pawn on b5. So Ilya moved now, and he's thinking. So which move is more logical? f4, yes, and he pushed his pawn on f4. What to say about this position? Knight is hanging, so we need to make something, and how to play. So looks logically to play knight c4, but for me it's, I don't know, okay, just looks a bit strange. We spent so many moves with the knight, and after the knight c4, white can capture on c4 very simply, and then he can push his pawn on e5. So I think white will be better for sure. But maybe I don't understanding some details. Okay, which more? Oh, looks very interesting move. Knight fg4, for me at least. We're attacking dark square bishop, and if he will make a move, then I will push my pawn on b4, attacking knight on c3. So maybe like this. For me at least, it looks really very interesting. Knight fg4, for example. Bishop somewhere, I don't know, bishop g1. I think it's really very important to keep dark square bishop. Knight bishop g1, and then b4, attacking knight move, and something like h4, supporting knight on g4, attacking pawn on e4. So looks for me interesting. But okay, we'll wait how we'll play Akaki. Interesting position. Okay, so before Akaki thinking, let's check. Oh, he played knight c4. As I said, I don't like this move. Why I don't like? Because white can take on c4 simply. Bishop takes c4. What to do after bishop c4? Two moves. So queen c4, pawn takes c4. Queen takes c4. Anyway, I will push my pawn on e5, attacking knight. Maybe, no, it's not possible. It's not possible. I thought to play b4, but white can take on f6, beat c3, and simply can take on g7, I think. Yes, looks maybe dangerous, but I don't see something special. Queen a2, beat c3, we can take. Looks normal for white, even not normal, even good for white. What else? Bishop c4, queen c4, e5, knight d5, knight takes d5. Okay, queen d5, or queen d5, and simply king b1. White development is great. Some discoveries coming. Maybe knight f5. Yeah, looks. Oh, sorry. Looks really very dangerous for black. No, I don't like knight c4, honestly. Maybe his idea to take on c4 by pawn, bishop c4, pawn takes c4, and somehow try to make some threats on some ideas on b file, like rook b8, something like queen b7. But it's too slow, and even after that, all these moves, it's not checkmate, right? That's queen b2, king d2. He can play always. No, not sure, honestly. So waiting bishop c4 from Ilya Makoveev. We'll check some other game, girls section under 18, and we'll see. Okay. Let's see some game. Okay, Prachiti, Chandra Tria against one Yarsveld Angi. Okay, let's check from the first position, from the first move, e4, e6, d4, d5, knight c3, bishop b4, and e takes d5. Wow. E takes, bishop d3, knight f6, knight e2, castles, c6, a3, bishop d6, bishop f4, bishop g4, queen d2, rook e8, and knight g3. So, okay, just this line. Okay, some players using this line. For me, it's not like, how to say, like giving so much for white, because almost pawn structure is symmetrical and okay, slightly better development, but nothing special. Black need one or two more moves, and then it will be absolutely equal position. Even I prefer to play by black pieces this position because more comfortable his pawn structure. b7, c6, d5, like this. So, okay, I don't see any problems for black in this position. But Prachiti spending time. Angi is playing really very fast. She even increased some few seconds after 12th move, so it's good. It's good. So Prachiti move now. What to do? F3, H3, or Rook A, E1. Three candidates I see in this position. So always I'm trying to understand how I will play first, and after that trying to explain for you. Uh, I like, one move. Maybe it's not looks normal, maybe it not looks dangerous, but I like to play rook e1, knight d7, and something like f4. Or f3 first, sorry. f3 first, bishop e6, and after that f4. With some idea to push pawn on f5. Maybe it's not dangerous. Black can play something like knight f8, f5, and bishop d7, but at least I made a space on the king side. And after that, slowly bring pieces on the king side. Maybe knight e2, knight f4, something like this. It's one option. Second option, f3, bishop e6. For example, bishop e6, rook e1, knight d7, f4, knight d f8. Maybe I can play rook e5. So good outpost for my rook on e5. Maybe something like this I will try to play. But Prachiti spending time, she's thinking. Even if you see some necessary move, in my opinion, we must make directly. No need to spend the time. Just anyway, rook a1. Okay, if you're not sure about h3 or f3, just play rook a1, and after opponent move, try to think. What's the reason to spend the time in short time control and try to calculate some long variations? It's not, I mean, well practical decision. It's better to be fast in the openings, just make normal and necessary moves directly. And players who playing like this are they really very success in the blitz in rapid games, like Jan Nepo, for example. He's really like a machine, playing really very fast. Oh, knight d1, knight d1, knight d1, knight d1, knight d1. Looks interesting, but I'm sure that Angi will take on d1 directly right now. But maybe, Prachiti idea, maybe after bishop takes d1 to play knight f5 to get a tempo. Queen is hanging, and if queen will play something like d7, maybe white can play queen g5. Wow, interesting idea. Oh no. Angie played knight e4 directly. So, wow, maybe it's some theory. I don't know why she played so fast. Not sure. Not sure, honestly, in this decision. So bishop is hanging. Bishop e6 not possible to play because pawn is hanging. Angie. And now bishop d7 and blocking our knight on b8. Wow. I'm not sure, honestly. I'm not absolutely sure in these few moves of black. So Prachiti, cool. So then try to make a threat. Just follow your strategy. Maybe knight c4. If queen g6, maybe something like knight e5. If queen d5, maybe even to play knight e3 because knight e5 I want to play, but not possible after rook takes e5. We're losing piece. So, but at least twice we can ask what our opponent want to do. Knight c4, queen d5, knight e3. Yes, of course, she can play queen g5. She can play queen g5. Yeah, it's maybe not so great. We only improved opponent queen. Queen from d6 came on g5 on bit active square. So then how to play? Then. Okay, simply we can play rook d1, rook a d1. For example, knight a6. Looks logical. He must develop his knight. Knight c4, attacking queen. And if queen d5, now we will play knight e5. With this, no. Today I'm too weak. I cannot find the player's moves. C4 directly. Um, and again, I will repeat again for all of you, for all chess fans. About c4, yes, of course, it looks like some kind of our necessary move. Anyway, we need to push. I'm agree with this, but if I have a choice between rook a d1 or c4, I will prefer rook d1 because after rook d1, I see some, direct threats. I want to play knight c4, if queen d5, knight e5, and I'm threatening to win a pawn on e4. But right now, I don't see any threats. Yes, of course, it's like we need to make anyway c4, but anyway, threats is always well. Threats is always well, especially in short time control. So knight a6, it's happened. Yeah, rook a d1 for sure. Because if white not will play rook a d1, black can play knight c5. And he improving his knight really very fast. Knight c5, knight b3, knight d3, some ideas like this. So we need to play rook a d1. Prachiti is spending time, so 6 minutes against 14 minutes. It's a big advance. Big advance for black. Big advance for black, and she must be faster. She must be faster. I like white position, honestly, but if she will spend a time like this, it's not good idea. It's not a good idea. In classical games, when we're playing, let's say 90 minutes for the game, for full game, with increment, of course, if you have, let's say, like, I'm always telling that time is material. Time is material, like a pawn, like a piece, like something. And if we have, let's say, pawn up and less set 30 minutes than our opponent, for sure, position, we can say that position is equal. One pawn is equal 30 minutes. Means if you are less 30 minutes, then you are pawn down. And same story here. We have, okay, just extra 8 minutes. It's too much. It's too much. I know that it's increment here, but anyway. Knight c7, it's happened. It's happened. And what now? Prachiti, what do you want? Rook fe1, maybe. Rook fe1, and we are ready to push our pawns. f3, why? I don't like it. Come on. Not sure. And g6 now. G6 and f5. And prevent any white's ideas like knight f5, like rook f1, and like preventing any white activities on the king side. Not sure, honestly, in f3. Pawn was bit weak on e4, and what's the reason to trade him? What's the reason? Not sure. Oops. Oops, knight f5 is coming. What happened? Knight f5, game over. Oh, whoa, whoa. Angi. Angi missed. Oh, ho, ho. So, Prachiti. Luckily. Okay, Prachiti. Very good. So, Angi. Why? Why so fast? She spent only, I don't know, 2-3 seconds for move. What's the reason? What's the reason in Grand Prix tournament, so important event? Oh, Angi. Okay, we'll check some other game. What about Ilya Makoviev game? So let's check. Oh, it's happened. It's happened on a board. Akaki. What's the reason was to play knight c4, my friend. Knight c4, and of course Ilya took on c4. And just look, even for young players, for your understanding, why I hate moves like knight c4. Just count how many moves he made by this knight. How many moves he made by this knight? He played knight c6 first move, knight e5 second move, and knight c3. So he spent 3 moves to bring knight on c4, and his opponent took on c4 in 1 move. It means that white gained 2 extra tempers. So it's must be well. And even after that, after queen c4, we can count how many pieces white developed and how many pieces black developed. So you can understand whose position is better. Of course, white position is totally okay, not totally winning, but it's really very, very big advantage. E5 and okay, just yes. I can understand Akaki. He don't want to play knight d5, so he played knight g8, but position is really very bad. Simply knight e4. But why knight e4? What's the reason to sacrifice a pawn on a2? What's the reason to sacrifice a pawn on a2? Maybe queen a2, knight b3 was idea. Oh, I see. Okay, queen takes a2, knight b3 was the idea to trap queen on a2 after knight c3. Maybe something like this. Wow. Okay, g6 and f5. Just crushing. I'm not big fan of sacrificing. I like to play aggressive, and some students or some people who know myself, I'm always telling, if you have a good position, try to keep pieces, no, not keep pieces, try to win without any risk. No reason to sacrifice or something to do if you have so great position. Just look at this position. And what's the reason to sacrifice? I don't like it, honestly. Yes, of course, for sure it's winning, and it may be easily winning. But anyway, I hate it. I hate to sacrifice when already I have a winning or very good position. King f8, it's happened in the game. So now Ilya move and how he will try to win this game. So simply maybe rook h e1. Even you see he ignoring his a pawn on a2. Ignoring absolutely. Many moves is winning in my opinion. Simply rook h e1 I prefer. With idea maybe to take, okay, if we start to sacrifice material, so maybe knight f5, gf5, something like bishop d4, and with some ideas with checkmate or take on h8, provoking f6, and then maybe even, I don't know, queen h4 or queen e3 going inside. So no, position of course is winning. So for sure, Ilya will win this game. Yeah. Okay, just I think so, but of course not totally and absolutely sure, but he have a big chances. Okay, let's check some other game. Prachiti winning, Ilya also winning looks. So let's check some other game. Oh, some players already finished. George Samir David against Sila Karatne. Okay, and we'll check quickly. Sicilian Defense, Najdorf variation with H3. Okay, B5. It's a very sharp line, very sharp line. Some other lines like E5, like E6, but B5 is very sharp. G4, Bishop B7, Bishop G2, E6, castles, and now B4 is not so great. Yes, George Samir just know it. B4 is not so great. Tila Karatne, just for your future games, it's too much. It's better to finish development first. Just some knight FD7, some people playing, or queen C7, something like this, but not B4. It's too much. It's too risky. The main things that no need to play bishop e7 because it's a small trick. After bishop e7, white can push his pawn on e5 and suddenly bishop on b7 is hanging, and if he will take on g2, we capturing on f6, and bishop again is hanging on e7, and bishop on g2 is also hanging. And like this, white is winning material. For this reason, I said maybe it's better to play knight d7. We preventing any ideas with e5, and after that bishop e7, short castle, and okay, playing some kind of Sicilian type of positions. But he played b4, and of course George Samir bring his knight on d5. Yeah, capture, and like it not looks like it's totally winning, but it's really very dangerous for black, because white piece is really very active in this position, and directly g5, knight d7, and knight c6. If you will take on c6, immediately white will take material. Let's say capture, and with threatenings to take knight on d7. If you're leaving, c7 is coming, so it's not so pleasant. So for this reason, Tila Karatne played queen c7, but simply capture and check. King d8 and queen d4. And simply capturing on b4, attacking g7. Look at this 6 pieces on the queen side of black. It's really very sad. Yeah. c4, rook e7, bishop capture, take, and queen h7. Very nice combination in a good position. You see, bishop takes f6, rook d7 check, and queen takes h7, winning rook on g8, and with totally winning position with 3 extra pawns. Yeah, so very nice game, George Samir David. Okay. Let's go back in a Ilya game. What happening here? Oh, Ilya's still thinking. Oh no. Oh, maybe again some technical issues, some technical problems, because okay, he's he's thinking so much and only less than 2 minutes on a clock. No, I can't believe. Hmm. Okay. Let's we'll see. Prachiti game. Okay, she's exchange up. Very confident, I think. After knight f5. Yeah, we looked it. Rook d1, knight c7, f3, capture, and suddenly, Angi was 10 minutes on a clock. She playing rook e7. Of course, it's not not professional, Angi, to play so fast when you have a time. Just you need to spend slightly your time also. Knight rook e7, and after knight ef5, white winning material. Takes. Oh, even like this, rook e3. Wow. Not simply took on e7. She played rook e3 and directly bringing her rook on e7 on the 7th rank. Knight e6 and d5. Knight f8 and queen f2. Yeah, technically she playing absolutely correct. With material up, she trying to trade the queens. Without queens, no any risk for her. She simply will win any end game. Of course, Angi trying to save queens. Rook f1, f7 is hanging. So she played f6, capture, and rook takes a7. Rook e8 and rook b7. I don't know why. Oh, maybe she was worried. She was worried about rook e2, and if let's say queen g3, for example, queen c5 check, and rook on a7 is hanging. So for this reason, she played rook b7. Oh, and it's all it's very smart. It's very smart. Okay. If Angie will play rook e2, let's will ask you one small question uh, for all chess fans. Do you see any combinations in this position? White to move. Okay, okay. Yeah, of course, rook g7 is coming. So I think Prachiti see it, and she played simply rook b7, waiting when her opponent will play rook e2, and like this, she will win her game. So I think, but okay. In the game, sorry, what was in the game? Okay, sorry. In the game was knight g6. So her opponent finds this variation and she played simply knight g6. Yeah, of course, position is totally winning. No any problems for white I not see in this position. Even look, so smart Prachiti move. Queen g3. It looks like she missed that she losing pawn on c4 like this. Check, king h1, and queen can take on c4. Yes, true, white losing pawn, but directly playing queen b3 and forcing black to exchange the queens. It's really very nice idea, and technically really very great decision. I like it so much. So knight g6, and okay, her opponent now is thinking. So I think it will be easily winning game, so not necessarily to check a lot this position. Okay, let's check some other moves, some other games. Which one? Okay, let's check this game. I don't know, honestly, the players. Zelianzowa, Ksenia against Dongahwani Nia. Yes, okay, it's happened like this, and now, right now, position like this. So last black move was rook c6, attacking knight on, oh, attacking knight on b6, and it looks like bit risky for black. What do you think? I'm asking again all our followers and all our fans. What do you think about one move? Which move? What do you think about rook h5? I'm directly searching some checkmates ideas. A rook h5 with the idea to checkmate after queen h6 and queen h7. For example, if black will take queen b6, of course, simply we checkmating like this. If black will take on h5, we can make a check, king, let's say h7, we can make a check and king there, right? And no mate. I'm sorry. I tried very hard, but bishop staying on this diagonal, and always if I will play rook f3 or rook f4, bishop g7 will save his king. Oh, okay, sorry, I missed it, but nice idea. You agree with me? Okay, sorry. Okay, let's try something else. What about e5? What about e5? Again, one more crazy idea, but I think it's also not working. Yeah, it's nothing. It's nothing. So then what to do? Maybe c5 to save a knight. No, maybe it's not so bad idea to push pawn on c5. Oh, I think it's happened. c5 she played uh Zelianzowa Xenia. Of course, she calculated all these variations and she pushed her pawn on c5. So what to do now for black? Um, so looks like black must take by pawn on c5, because if black will take on c5 by rook, I think I have queen takes d6. Wow. Suddenly white is winning some material, because no, not winning. Rook b5, I thought queen d4 check, but e5 is there, and now black is winning material, because his next move will be rook takes b6 and game over. Oh. So she can play rook c5, and I think it will be absolutely normal move. But of course, Nia need to calculate this variation. Queen takes d6, rook b5, queen takes d4 check, and simply e5. Yeah, so like this, she can trade one of white piece, because I mean, if she will take, of course, we're not discussing about bishop takes c5. It's too much and too risky. It's giving for white really very dangerous attack, some check, and okay, just all white pieces will be really very active, so it's not necessarily even to calculate this move. So question between two moves, rook takes c5 or d takes c5. But if we will take by d pawn after knight c4, I think white have really very great compensation. Just look pieces. Rook on b5 is a very active. Knight on c4 blocking pawn. So everything is fine. Even pawn on a5 is hanging. So for this reason, I think it's like almost force we need to take. We need to take on c5 by rook. But let's will wait how she played. Let's will wait on. No, she made absolutely different move. She made bishop e5 like this. Wow. But why? Why she made this move? Let's say queen g5 if I will play. Even you can't to take pawn on c5. Your bishop is hanging, right? For example, if I will play queen g5, pawn takes not possible, queen takes e5 is coming, and I'm provoking some more weaknesses in your position. f6, and again I will try to attack some weaknesses in black position, maybe something like queen g4. So for me, it looks bit strange move like bishop e5. Yes, of course, maybe she missed this variation which we discussed with you, rook takes c5, and for this reason she played bishop e5. Maybe for this reason. Okay. Let's will check some other interesting positions. Okay. Very interesting endgame looks. Two knights for the rook in the game Yu Yang Kai against Chua Jia Tian. So last white move was rook f8. Yeah, it looks very easily winning position. Because two knights is much better than black a rook, and now directly white winning material. King g6, rook h5, and white will win pawn on g5, and even after rook h7, rook takes h7. If rook takes h7, knight e6. If king h7, knight takes g5. Yeah, so it's easily winning position, not necessarily to discuss. Okay, who else? Okay, we'll check once again. Oh, Xenia played simply queen f3, but queen f3 is so simple move. Do you see? Not sure that it's so great. Not sure. At least try to keep your queen on f2 if you want to keep your queen on this file. So, but why queen on f3? I don't understand. Maybe at least queen f2. Maybe in some variations, opponent pawn on c5 will be hanging. She played queen f3. Her opponent took, takes, and knight c4. So this position now. Okay. Black played queen c7. Okay, we'll check. So I think white have a good compensation for pawn. For one pawn, white have a okay, not great compensation, let's say, but knight is much better than bishop in this position, and two weaknesses in black position like a5, c5 is also not great. So no, but it's not means that white will win or something. It's only compensation. Anyways, black is pawn up. Don't forget about it. Even right now, if black will push his pawn on f5 and start to improve his rook from f8 position, I prefer to play by black colors this position, honestly. But even this moment, just I'm still really very not angry but very confused. Why she not played queen f2? At least in this variation, capture, maybe we can take pawn on c5, and we will play almost same position but with material equal. What's the reason to play queen f3? It's a really very big surprise for myself. Oh, do you see it? Anyway, she played queen f2. Xenia, come on. Okay, bishop d4, queen d2, attacking pawn on a5, but right now, who cares about this pawn? Yeah. I'm agree with Nia, absolutely. She's starting to create her own attack. And if, let's say, white will take on a5, queen takes a5, okay, white have a choice to play, let's say, queen g3 with the idea to checkmate after rook h3 and queen h3. For example, I will show some ideas of this move. Queen g3 with the threats to take on h3, let's say some move. I don't know, queen a7, for example, and checkmate is coming. It's not so tough, but anyway, I need to show you. And if white will try to play queen d2 and with the idea to save second rank, anyway, black can take, check. King g1 is not possible because bishop is there, and queen h2 and queen f1 checkmate is coming. So for sure, it's a losing position. Yes, of course, she can try to take by knight on a5, but anyway, queen g3 with really very dangerous threats like rook takes h3. And even bishop e5 also very, very unpleasant. So I like near move. Rook h8. Oops, sorry. Queen d3. Queen d3 was in the game, sorry. Rook h4. Yes. You see how black easy improved his position. Rook was on f8 2 moves ago, and now already on h4, attacking on h3, attacking on e4 pawn. Yeah, now for sure, black is absolutely fine. Yes, and right now this position, black simply pawn up. And I think Xenia will get the big problems in this position. And simply, I prefer to play queen d7. Honestly, I'm saying you. Oh shit! I forgot. Sorry, sorry. I forgot about e5 pawn. Yes, of course. Position is totally winning. Black is simply 2 pawn up, and Mm, really very bad. Okay, but of course it's time pressure, so everything can be happen. But generally, of course, black is easily winning. Okay, let's will check what happened in a boys section. Uh, yeah, already Ilya Makovev won his game. Let's check how it's happened. E5 knight g8, knight e4, g6 f5. Wow. Again, check takes thing of fate, and we stopped to watch from this moment. He played b3. Okay, so anyway, he's a human. He don't want to to have a pawn under threat, so he played b3, queen b4, and queen e5 directly. Oh, okay, maybe even like this possible. Okay, maybe he calculated, but I like to play rook e1. Just like I'm chess player from old school, and and my coach taught myself that first of all we need to develop all our pieces, and after that we can start to make some threats. We can start to make something. But Ilya, it's a player of new generation, and if he sees some checkmate directly, he not care about other pieces. Yeah, okay, maybe he's right. So bishop h6 check, very nice move. If king f7, queen d5 is coming. So for this reason, Akaki took on h6, queen takes f6 check, knight f7, and knight e6 check. Wow. He calculated so long variation? Is it necessarily? And here black resigned. But yeah. For me it looks too much. For me it looks too much. It's you need to calculate so long variation from here when you're sacrificing two pieces, and after that pushing our pawn on d7. Wow. Is it so necessary? Can I play just simply rook h e1? After that, maybe bishop g5, maybe queen e5, and black will resign immediately. What's the reason to go in variations like this? But yes, of course, I'm agree. It's nice. That's nice, absolutely. Okay, queen e5 and bishop h6 right now, really very nice. Take, check, second piece with sacrificing, and after d takes e6, simply d7, with a simple idea not to take bishop, with a simple idea to promote new queen, d8, queen, checkmate. And if black will take on d7, after rook d7, suddenly black cannot save his king. Queen f7 checkmate is coming, and it's unstoppable. Very nice combination, Ilyaso, and very good game. Akaki, I recommending for you just check this line, because nowadays it's really very popular, and if you playing this variation, so you must know it only like this. Okay, perfect. Who some players is remaining or not? Some. Okay. Okay, this. Oh, Zelianzowa, they still playing. Wow. Okay, now. Position like this, and okay. But honestly, knight and queen is much better than queen and bishop. And if somehow she can, but no chance, no chances, no chances. Oh, okay. Can I tell you how I will play this position? Queen c1 check. No. But okay, anyway, I will tell you how I will play without moves. I'm just simply telling you. Queen c1 check, king h2, bishop e5 check. Okay, knight g3 is not so great, because after bishop g3, king g3, queen f4 checkmate is coming. So after bishop e5, g3, and simply I will try to play queen b2. Yes, of course, I'm losing my pawn on c5 after capture, but it should be easily winning position. Bishop against knight in an endgame, bishop against knight with extra pawn, and it's passed pawn. For sure, it must be winning. No risk, no anything. But bishop e5. But okay, maybe it's also winning. Check. Oh, it's my pleasure. My pleasure. Suddenly, I find some variation. Yes, and it's happened. Okay. But why? Why? Can you tell me, please? Why bishop c3? What's the reason to play bishop c3? Why not bishop d4 directly? Bishop d4 directly, and if white wants to stop pawn, she will play knight a4, and knight on a4 is trap. And okay, simply we're playing this position. f5, I don't know, king somewhere. I don't know, never mind where. And okay, just we can play even king f6, king e5, even maybe king h5 is also enough. It should be fine always. I think it's easily winning. But okay, time pressure. So knight bishop c3, bishop b4, f5. Okay, f4. Okay, yeah. It's a winning position, and simply black can bring his king on the queen side and start to push pawn a4 pawn. No chances. No chances for white in this position. So knight a4 and simply king f6, king e6, king d6, king c6, king b5, a4, a3, and finito la comedy. Yeah. But okay, we'll wait. We'll enjoy technique. Don Guani Nia. I must remember this name because I like how she played, honestly. Only one moment I don't like when she played bishop e5, if you remember. I thought she will take on c5 by rook, but even after bishop, but after e5, bishop e5, she playing really very accurate and very nice. Okay, king e6. We not care about knight c4 because we will push pawn on a4, so it's not so dangerous. It's not so dangerous. Yeah, and it's happened. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, how to play. Okay, knight a4. What's else? What's else? I'm trying to search some possibilities for white not to lose, but I not see something special. So knight a4, king d6. Yeah, it's losing. It's losing. Yeah, knight a4 she played. King d6. King f3. And okay, king c6 anyway. Or king d5, I don't know. Any move is fine. King d5. Oh, maybe she's trying to win a pawn on g5, like knight e4, knight g5, but no. It's must be well. Yes, of course, position is losing, but what to do? She trying. She have a really fight spirit. Yeah, a4. And new queen is coming. check once again some other games is going or not, but I think it's over already. Oh no, sorry. I find one game. Let's will check in a group session. Under 10, Myanmar Telmek against Valiva Asnat. Oh, it's a it's a Queen End game with the same material, equal material. Yeah, it's it will be draw. Okay, just yeah, it's fine. So not necessarily to check this game. Okay, so somebody in a high group. No, they finished. They finished. Prachiti won. Yes, Ilya won, as we know. And George Samir sacrificed his knight on d5, as you will remember. Okay, these two young ladies playing still. Not anyone want to make a draw, but what to do? What to do? Oh. Asnat, be careful. Be careful. Okay. Yeah. So for sure, if she playing in Grand Prix, of course she know how to play correct here. King h6. And King g6. Okay, I'm helping her. No, of course she know it. Of course she know it. Yeah, Myanmar took, and one more correct move. Asnat, yeah, of course. And of course, after this move, she will make easy draw for sure. Okay. Oh, Diana playing, our friend. She lost in the first game. Oh, she lost in the second game also. Oh, ho, ho. Diana. It's okay. Tournament's still going. Who else? No, it's over. Yeah, I think all other games is over. Okay. Thank you very much for all of you, for all of your attention, and see you tomorrow. All these Grand Prix, I will be with you, so hope you will follow us, and we'll see our commentating. Thank you very much for all of you, and see you tomorrow. Goodbye.